Hello, football fans. This is Tim's Call. I am Tim McCall here with CTV News at the brand new on-campus stadium where we just witnessed the Colorado State Rams win their first game of the season against the Oregon State Beavers by a score of 58-27. The atmosphere was fantastic. 2 years ago when ground broke on this stadium, the students were waiting. They've been waiting that whole 2 years, and the atmosphere was just what you would have expected. It was electric. It was loud. People were tailgating as early as 8 a.m. on campus. The whole community here in Fort Collins just really embraced this new stadium, and it was a very fun day because of that. For football, as far as the Rams went, they were able to win largely because of the quarterback play of Nick Stevens. A big debate point over the offseason was whether Coach Bobo made the right decision to go with Nick Stevens and his experience over Colin Hill. Colin Hill, as many remember, was the starter at the beginning of last year. The only reason he lost his job was to injury. Today, Nick Stevens proved that Coach Bobo made the right decision. He was great today. As we mentioned at halftime, early in the game, Nick Stevens looked a little shaky. He got hit really hard right in the chest on a pass that he actually threw an interception on. He was lying on the field. A lot of people on the sideline were saying, oh no, Nick Stevens, looks like he may not come back in. But that was not the case. Nick Stevens wasn't going to let a minor injury like that stop him today. He got up, showed his toughness, showed his leadership, and wound up leading the Rams offense to 58 points. It was really fantastic. In addition to that, the Rams running backs were able to get themselves going today. They wound up combining for 3 rushing touchdowns. The passing game was going, the running game was going, and in the second half, the defense really stepped up. 20 points were scored by this Oregon State team in the first half, and in the second half, they only scored 7. The Colorado State defense did fantastic. One thing that I think the Colorado State Rams could work on, their special teams was kind of iffy today. They were offsides on a field goal that was actually missed by the Oregon State Beavers, but because they were offside, Oregon State got to try that again. They did make it. And then in addition to that, CSU muffed a punt that was recovered inside the red zone by the Oregon State Beavers. Oregon State was able to score another 7 points. That's 10 points right there that the Rams essentially handed the Beavers. They're going to need to cut down on those mistakes if they want to win at the Rocky Mountain Showdown this Friday against Boulder. I'm Tim McCall with CTV News.